question again?
So the question was, can you truly enjoy your bank account if you don't have the energy to get out of bed?
Only if I'm making the income. The aspect of like, as long as like I have the funds to keep my house, I'll always be able to get my mind straight and be able to get out of the funk. But mainly when I get in the funk, it's about income and worried about if I'm gonna have a roof over my head, if my mom's gonna have a roof over their head. So that's what truly usually gets me in the bed or in the funk. So it ain't really about my income or what's in the bank. So that question kind of like threw me for a bit, and it really made me try to figure out and think what you meant by that question.
Okay, so where I'm going with it is the energy part. If you can't get out the bed or can't move period to do anything, the energy comes from the food, pretty much, right? What we put in our body. Because the whole topic is health as well. Health is wealth. But I pretty much want to tell you what health is wealth is. It's not just about being sick, but it's more about like the vitality or to having the strength, and it's good for the mental too. It's not just good for the body. And it's important about knowing what you're putting in your body.
One thing I learned is like what you eat is very important,
For sure.
and how much you eat and how you eat. Like a lot of folks, like me personally, I don't really like fast food. I don't really eat fast food because I've learned stuff about fast food.
How y'all feel after y'all eat fast food?
Trash.
Tired.
I didn't like it.
Drained.
What you do what we all do after we eat fast
sleep.
food? Go right to sleep.
When I was a kid
That's why they call
and
it
I
fast
told
food,
my
fast
parents I didn't
sleep.
like fast food, they were like, "You're weird. Just eat it, bro. Just eat it." I'm like, it doesn't feel good.
And like we were talking about last time, like certain things, where you get the cows from, where you get all these oxtails
The
from,
math ain't math.
where you get all these burger meats from. The burger meat that's in McDonald's is called 10-9 meat. I was a manager there. I read this shit.
I wonder why.
The only time you'll hear that boom, boom, boom bell ring is when you got to buy a real quarter pounder down. That's the only time you hear it. But other than that, all that Big Mac meat, all that 10-9 meat, that's what they call it. That's what's in the box, 10-9.
Made in the lab, pretty much.
Basically.
They're trying to duplicate what's natural, what's original.
It's
But
like
what is it? The 10
9
colon 9 or
10
dash 9? What does it mean?
I don't know.
What's the 9?
It means,
What's the 10?
It means
What does it mean?
clone meat, I guess. I don't know.
It's a sketchy ass number.
While y'all playing, I bet y'all feel a big difference when y'all be eating what? Your fruits, y'all vegetables, y'all. It don't even gotta be that, but just knowing how much, too much of anything is bad.
Mm-hmm.
So
The reason why I feel like I be eating good is be based off how I look and how I feel.
What's eating good to you?
It's a good question.
You see, when you be eating good, so what makes you feel like that?
Yeah. What makes
Like,
you feel like you're
when I
gonna
say
grow?
when I say eating good, like you got the different varieties of food that you can eat. Like soul food, I love soul food. It's a reason why it's called soul food.
Like comfort food.
Because you put your energy, your mind, your thoughts go into this food. This is soul food. Then you got fast food, and then you got, your fruits, your vegetables, and all that, what I'm saying, your salad stuff that you eat.
Then you got white people food.
Yeah. Then you got y'all food, what I'm saying, the crazy stuff, what I'm saying.
Throw the chicken in with no sauce.
Yeah, stuff like that. But one thing I can say, when y'all came with Chick-fil-A, y'all came with something. Even though y'all got 32 goddamn ingredients
I
in
ain't
that
gonna
meat.
hold on that. I did nothing with that.
Even though 32 ingredients in that meat, it's alright. But
we ain't open on Sundays? What you mean?
it's
I
like
did nothing with that.
me eating good is like if I eat it and I go to sleep and I wake up and I feel like I got energy, I ate good. If I eat, fall asleep and feel drained, tired, like man, I don't want to do nothing today. I'm about to lay back down and go back to sleep. But
Yeah.
That's right.
So like for the first time for me, I worked at
You
this
do
like,
it.
natural grocery store or whatever, and it was the first time that like organic food and shit, and I was like, oh, that's what you're supposed to feel energized after you eat, not tired after you eat. And that was like my first like mind blown moment.
What do you think the word breakfast means?
To be fucking
break
tired.
fast.
Every time I ate, I feel tired instantly until I worked at that store and got like natural food and shit. And
I guarantee
I feel
you.
like energized after.
Wake up and eat you a fruit. Cause apples naturally was our toothbrush. Wake up and eat a fruit. Watch how good you feel from it. You ain't gotta eat no two fruit. Eat
The
red
fruit have pesticides. It depends on the fruit.
You eat you a plum, an apple, a mango, a kiwi, eat a fruit.
How can you tell when you said knowing if they have pesticides on it or not? How can you tell when you go to the grocery store if you're getting something that has pesticides on it or not?
So
How can I
honestly, it's
identify?
based off the test. I mean the taste.
No, I'm at the grocery store. I can't pick up an apple and eat it.
I'm gonna show you.
It's bullshit.
You know what it
Because
is?
even the no, because
If you grab a watermelon, I'm gonna show you how you can tell. My first thing is to look for the seed. If it don't have no seeds, I don't want it.
It's supposed to say seed of watermelon?
No, it's gonna have seeds. If you cut a watermelon open and ain't got no seeds, it ain't no good
But you're in the
watermelon.
grocery store. You can't cut
I
it.
know that, but you can see, like, then on top of that, then you got the raw.
I want to make sure I got my question. I said, if we're in the grocery store, because Carter said something about pesticides, how come you know if it's
You know,
organic?
you know what you-
I'm gonna.
I'm gonna show you know what your grandma used to do? It's right here.
The bullshit, but I will call it the bullshit.
It's a way. I'm
No,
going
no, no,
to
that ain't a way. Even in when it's the what's the word
Organic?
organic, it's all about paying in to become organic. You have to pay in yearly to be organic because based off of like a lot of bullshit. It ain't about nothing, but if you can pay into their shit. So it's
That's
all
why
about
organic shit
just
costs more.
grow your own food. Otherwise, you have no idea. Even the organic shit, it's just because they can pay into the system. And then you have to pay more for the same shit you're already getting. I always call this shit. I'm probably gonna get shot or some shit, but
Stop doing that.
I ain't suicidal. we gonna
Let me go and answer the question to my question. So how do you identify at the grocery store what's organic or what's
You
been?
can't.
It's
just-
numbers. It's numbers. It's no stickers.
It's just what they
Whether
pay
they tell you the
into.
truth or not, I know. But listen, that's what they say. It's numbers on the one start with the 4, then it goes off like 4 more digits. One has like a 9 or a 3 or something like that. But I think the 9, if I'm wrong or not, I don't ever look it up. But it's supposed to be like a 9 or something that starts to let you know if it's organic or not.
Why do they make it so complicated?
I don't know.
4, 4, 9, 2. Why do they make it so complicated?
Most of the time, like even that's why I like to feel my fruit, because I know how I've been like my grandma had to eat fruit like forever. And I ate so many of them. When I feel it, I just can tell like certain fruit you be like, nah, this ain't right. Like if you hit a watermelon a certain way and you got that bounce feeling back, that ain't no good watermelon. I think gotta be a you feel me? Yeah. It's certain. That's why if I go to you'll see me slap the watermelon. That's how I know. It's certain ways
You
that
can
I
be doing other shit, man.
But I don't know.
Give me some $25.
No, but overall, it does start with your mind. Like if you don't get your mind together and know, hey, I want to eat better, I want to do better. And that's the first step.
Yeah.
You know, like you said, that garden, that takes us a long way. So going to the grocery store to have to pay those expensive stuff for the stuff that we actually need.
Yeah.
My body.
I feel like if you can't plant a garden in your mind, you ain't about to plant a garden.
What's planting a garden in your mind?
Wait, what?
Like, you know, everything starts in your mind. So if you have a vision to plant a garden, it's gonna start in your mind. Once your mind starts to grow into what you want to happen, you'll start to manifest it physically.
Okay.
You can sit here and say, oh, I want a garden all day. But if you don't have that vision and put forth that effort, you're not gonna have nothing but what you're saying. It's a way to get stuff, and like
What is the way to get them? In your opinion.
you gotta do it yourself. Everything relies on you. Like I feel like at the end of the day, you can, even with gardening, it's a certain way and a certain soil for certain things. Same way in life. If you put bad soil, if you plant your seed in bad soil, what you think will happen to what you're trying to do in life?
Bad things.
Okay,
Right.
exactly.
It's like the environment. If somebody in a bad environment, that's not. You know,
So you're saying it's all about the community that you're around and the roots that you plant.
Your plants go off your energy. If you just mad like I'm about to plant these, your plants gonna go off your energy, and you gonna be like, why this plant ain't growing? You gonna start getting mad. You feel me? You gonna get tired of it. Your plant is gonna revolve around your energy. If you take care of it, you love it, it's gonna feel that. Even if you upset, I'm gonna water you. I'm gonna take care of you, no matter
It's
how
all
I'm
about
feeling.
your vibration.
Exactly.
That's to say what that plant
Your
is
energy, your plant have feelings.
It's alive, right?
Yeah.
No, it's all about the vibrations and everything. Yeah, truly.
And people don't understand, dang boy, I remember such and such used to have this here and this grass used to be green. Why is it like this here now? Because the vibration of this land changed.
They're feeding off of you.
You remember back in the day, your grandmama used to water the plants, pour water on the streets too for no, you be like, why you watering the streets?
Why sweeping the
One of the
street?
neighbors' grass.
Exactly, like they took care of that, and that's what kept things going. It's like we got the vibrate, we got the power to do it, but like we just won't do it until we get our own thing. When we get our own house, okay, then now we want to take care of some shit. You feel me? If you can't start it where you at now, you're not going to move forward. I hate to say this, and this be how this based on health is wealth and life be life. If you cannot deal with what you're going through now, what makes you think you're going to deal with anything else?
Man.
What makes you think you're going to deal with anything else that life has to promise you that's going to be yours? Or you what you want to call your blessing? Or I want a house, but you can't deal with the hotel. I want a mansion, but you can't deal with the apartment. I want this here, but you can't maintain this here. Everything have to process. Yeah, you're going to have your ups and downs. Things going to get shaky, but how you going to react to it is what's going to answer your question.
Yeah, but that was some feed off that because you said something like
Get to the
you said something like I forgot it.
Growth in your mind. Talking about you got the God in your mind.
You know, you said something else after that. I think I forgot it. It's probably going back. Anyway, I had some more stuff, y'all. All my stuff is written down on my phone. You guys can see. So we're gonna talk about the mental state. Let's go to the physical. About how even if we eat better, besides that garden, now the garden will play a big part in how we're gonna eat better. You know, start for yourself. Like people, oh, here you go, came back. Look at that. So I was about to say with the garden, most of the time people have the mindset of, oh, I have to see it to believe. Like, what are you talking about? You can talk about it all day, but to have a community of people to come together and even see that health, you know, health as well. They have to see you like how? Like, what are you talking about? When you start that garden, you get to being able to, I just saw somebody the other day come and pick something at the community garden because they wanted to eat. Like, bro, what they saving money? They don't got to spend money on groceries. They don't need food stamps. You know?
It's all about community. We're able to grow in symbiosis and like there ain't no need for waste. And we all are able to give out and we all have extra stuff. It's just about reaching out to
But I feel like, you know what happened to community?
What happened?
The government.
No.
Listen to what I'm saying. Before you disagree with me, white guy.
What you gonna say?
The white guy. That's what I'm putting together. No, I'm just saying.
We just see shades. Yeah, let's hell. I get it.
But this is why
I'm just saying.
the government. Just like West Broad Street. West Broad Street was one of the richest black-owned businesses that was down there. They had all that black business. But I ain't even talking about that. That's on some other stuff. I'm just talking about as far as with the community. The reason why I say the government had a lot to do with our community, I ain't talking about no community. I'm talking about the people that go through the poverty, including your kind. I'm gonna say that. But the reason why I say that because when the government started to play the part with food stamp Section 8, it actually started to have an effect on the community because they start relying on themselves. That's the main reason. When we stop relying on ourselves and depending on the government, you actually got people out here proud to say that they waiting on the government check, and that's not nothing proud to say. You don't have no trade, you don't have no mental, you don't have nothing that's going on, you don't have nothing to leave behind. What's gonna be your legacy?
What I will say, what I observed from history is that you guys got yourself out of slavery, you built your own farms, you built your own businesses, and then we built highways over your neighborhoods and businesses and rivers. You still overcame, and you still keep going, bro. That's all I've been observing.
That's what I'm
as an anthropologist.
No
that's what you mean, bro. That's all you've ever fucking done. That's what you mean.
I was speaking good on him earlier, like this off topic, but for real, like we get a little going, but it's just going where it's going. For real, like I like how Carter could be more open. He's not closed off. He even heard about both sides and in his own, probably, on his side or whatever, I don't know, or how you want to do it, but just stick with me. No, but he's, I like how he can hear her when he heard somebody could tell him something, he can put the pieces together like, oh, that's fucked up.
Yeah.
Or you can, you don't just listen to what somebody tell you, do your own research, like, yeah, I like that how you
got
it's empathy over ego, and it ain't nothing. Like I'm Irish, like I was also like our history, like I mean, I was just 100%.
I think we Irish.
That's why you like that cup.
Whiskey. I got a red beer. Yeah, we were enslaved, like all the other bullshit, but also like we are white and we were finally recognized or whatever bullshit. So I ain't gonna try to play at the fact that I had the same history because it ain't.
I want. That was a blooper.
That's alright.
Go back to the intro.
Okay. So yeah, like I ain't trying to play like I had the same shit. Like no, it ain't nothing like that.
But everybody folks just try to separate so much stuff now. Like you don't have to separate anything. Like if somebody don't deal with what you deal with, don't mess with them. Everybody gonna like what they like, and everybody gonna dislike what they dislike. Everybody gonna have a hater here and there for no goddamn reason. But at the end of the day, physically dealing on the physical side, you have to keep yourself up. You gotta keep yourself together. You gotta keep yourself going. Sitting down, like I hate to say this because it just pops in my head. Like I don't like females who have kids and sit the fuck down.
Sitting down. Like taking a break for a second.
No.
That's what I mean. Why do you
Sit the
sit
fuck
like
down.
that?
Don't want to do nothing. You want to sit down. You want to eat. You just want to sit there and just get loaded and loaded. Your whole figure start to change, and you don't care about how you look and
But
stuff.
what's the anomaly of that happening?
What are you talking about? Like, is that postpartum? Like, how's it like?
That could be
It
postpartum.
just depends on what that woman is in her life. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But that don't have certain females.
What's the perspective?
How certain females.
Cause you never know.
How certain females, even that single mother. Okay, I understand. Man, y'all go through a lot. I know y'all go through a lot. I see the shit. I got sisters. So I know females go through a whole lot, especially with men, dealing with our bullshit, dealing with our everything. But at the end of the day, I just desire for females to start putting their emotion to the side and realize that they need to be more respected than pretty. They need to stand on respect and not be just pretty. They need to be stand on respect.
You keep saying the same word, bro. What you like?
Stand on motherfucking respect.
Bring it down.
Like he wanted
Details.
Yeah, I mean, everyone that's listening will want to hear break it down in detail. They can't even listen.
This what I got.
Okay, how many listeners? How many listeners are saying break this shit down?
Listen, okay.
What you mean?
A lot of females, they for some apparent reason, they
What?
bad.
Wait. Oh. I ain't do nothing. With that shit.
I have to cut that out.
I did.
But anyway, back to what I was saying. You gotta put an ad on that one. Yeah. Like I was saying, females need to start demanding more respect than just being pretty and looking good and wanting to be.
But don't you think that they already do that? And they're
No, they
labeled
don't.
They're
No.
labeled as a bitch.
No, they don't.
When they stand on their ground, they're labeled as a bitch.
I'm not talking. I'm talking about.
Jada, you're the one who can speak on that. What do you think? When women try to stand up for themselves, are they not labeled as a bitch?
That'd be immature men.
You know,
If like you got immature men out there that be like, hey, look, hey,
You
holler at
bitch,
you
you a
real
hoe.
quick, come here. Certain females just don't want you to, hey, look here, come
Oh,
here.
you don't want me?
feel me?
Then, yeah.
Approach them, be a fucking man. That's what they want. And
But then when they don't
you
want
have
you,
to,
what do you label
you
them?
have no, I don't label
That's
them
what I'm
as
saying. That's what I'm saying.
Because one thing about it, I'm not about to, hey, look here, no fucking female. For one, I'm about to go and talk to you. Myself, I'm not about to do all that. Hey, look, I don't need everybody in my business, even if I'm with homeboys. I'm gonna step outside them. Hey, I'll let you real quick.
But that's not what I'm saying. I'm saying when
But
they
you
deny
got
you,
female-
what do you label them as?
I don't label them as
As a
nothing.
strong woman or as a
No,
bitch?
I respect they thought. I respect what they want.
Alright.
You feel me? But
But you're an anomaly.
you got immature men out there.
Yeah, you're an anomaly. Because when you're out with your men or with your homeboys, you talk to a woman and they don't want you. What do your homeboys say? Oh, she a bitch, she a hoe, she don't mean shit, she don't need shit, she don't care. Tell me that don't happen.
I mean,
Tell me
it's
that
not
don't
But
happen.
I have homeboys like that.
When a bunch of men approach you and you know your worth and you say, no, I'm good, what do men say in return? They say, oh, you ain't shit, you a hoe, you a bitch, you don't need my dick, you ain't nothing, you ain't worth nothing. Tell me that it doesn't happen every fucking time.
Yeah, it's
That's what I'm
happening
saying.
a lot.
That's all I'm
But
saying.
that's called an immature man because
Yeah.
he can't accept rejection.
And you're the anomaly, and they are the constant. Because the immaturity is the constant response. Tell me, as a woman, what is the constant response? I mean, I'm only
to being
assuming.
called that.
When you're called that, and when you say, "Nah, I'm good," what is the constant approach, like response back?
Of course, we gonna go off.
They're gonna go, that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. They're gonna say, you ain't shit, you a bitch, you ugly fuck. Like, that's what I'm saying. You're the anomaly, and you're the exception.
I maybe because I really don't have rejection issues.
That's
But
not what we're saying.
some people have rejection.
We're talking
I
about.
don't even talk to other females. Like I don't really like. If I'm dating somebody, I'm not about to be extra. But you know.
But yeah, that's what we're talking about.
But yeah, you do have men out there that be like, hey, let me let you.
Fuck you, like, you
and
ain't
come
shit,
back
you
and
ain't
be like,
nothing,
man.
never been shit, even though I
you be like,
approached you.
Or you be like, hey man,
What do you mean?
hey man, you got a number? You be like, man, hell no, man, fuck that hoe.
Yeah.
You feel me?
But you walked up to the hoe, and actually the hoe, because she said no?
Not Carter, them type of men, that got something to do. That's not part in health though. Like, that they mind, like shows their mind that like if they get mad at the girl
That's
turn them
Ego.
down.
That's ego.
You might not be her type. Like if I go to a female right now and I be like, hey, how you doing? What's your name? And she be like, oh, my name Jasmine. I be like, my name Jay. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? Can't get to know us on whatever. And she be like, oh, no, you know what
And
I'm
she
saying?
be like, no, nigga.
See now, she said and she be like that, and she be like, no nigga. I'm like, God damn, you stink little bitch. You feel me? That you feel me? Because you just try
Now
to
you're both
but
being
you
nasty.
just talk to me like a
But
little
you know,
bitch.
you're both being nasty. If she respectably said, no, I have a boyfriend, and now you're like, no, you ain't
No.
shit, I didn't want to
No,
approach you
I'm
in the
just
first
saying,
place.
it's
That's a
called
different story.
how you deliver. Like if a female
Yeah.
come to me and say, how you doing, bro? You sexy. I'm like, man, get the fuck out my face.
No, but also
Y'all
you
gonna
can't-
snap on me.
Yeah.
Y'all gonna snap the
These
fuck
are
on me.
two
Once
different
you
I'm gonna be a
stories.
little dick ass nigga. I'm gonna be all kind of shit.
Yeah.
That's good, but you being
I
tested
agree.
at the end of the day. That's when your
I
mind and your
agree.
health come in
But-
tested. How
But
strong
what
you
I'm
are
saying
mentally, you know.
is when the woman says, no, I have a boyfriend, and then the man claps back like, oh, you ain't shit, like, la 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 la. That's like, that's your
Walk
ego.
off. You got an option to
Yeah.
feed into it.
I'm sorry she said no. That's what I'm saying.
Man, I just be like, shit, respect and move
Yeah.
on.
Y'all don't understand.
We
Y'all
all agree.
life is about tests and stuff like that. Y'all have every moment to grow and stuff like that. So when you do go off and you keep praying to God, I don't want to be mad. I don't want to have anger issues, and you have that opportunity to hold back and make a better choice, and you go off and call it the D word.
Like you're a bitch or a hoe, yeah.
Like, yeah.
For no reason.
You could walk away. You could have turned the other cheek, but then you didn't. Yeah.
Makes you worse of a man.
You know what I'm saying?